opportunities. The components of the NMCP seek to introduce the best elements of industrial competitiveness to the MSME sector, which has often been unable to afford such practices and techniques. The various components like lean manufacturing, design development, quality control, ICT application, popularization of IPR, etc., will go a long way in enhancing the inherent advantages of MSME sector so as to face global competition and thrive. Ministry through NSIC is also implementing performance and credit rating scheme. This scheme is a very unique way of empowering the small enterprises to face internal and global competition. Enterprises are rated by third-party national or international agencies. Financial assistance to the extent of 75% of the cost of rating to all the rated units is provided. This rating benefits the units in many ways, like establishing their credit worthiness, which helps them in accessing credit from the bank quicker and cheaper, and thus economizing the cost of credit. It also certifies their performance ability, which would help procuring orders from foreign and other bulk buyers and analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of units. It also prompts the owners in bringing changes to improve upon their operating performance. Under the credit-linked capital subsidy scheme of the ministry, capital subsidy on capital investment for technology upgradation up to a limit of rupees 10 million is provided in order to facilitate technology upgradation of small enterprises to meet international competition. Subsidy is provided up to 15% of the loan amount. The Government of India has set up a credit guarantee fund trust for micro and small enterprises. Under the scheme, credit facilities including term loans, fund and non-fund based working capital facilities up to rupees 5 million extended by member lending institutions to micro and small enterprises, both in the manufacturing and service sectors excluding retail trade, are guaranteed up to 75% of the amount. In default, in respect of loans to micro sector up to rupees 0.5 million, micro and small enterprises operated or owned by women and units located in northeastern region, the coverage of guarantee is up to 80%. Under the marketing development program, MSMEs are being provided space at concessional rates for participation in international fairs and exhibitions. Reimbursement of airfare is also provided. Participation in exhibitions and fairs and display of goods of MSMEs at such fairs has helped them in getting that much required exposure to the world markets. This helps not only increasing the exports from this sector, but also helps the MSMEs to market their products in the domestic market by improving the quality of their product to international standard. The MSMEs are also encouraged and assisted financially to adopt ISO certification, bar coding, patent, better designs through number of interventions. Recognizing the fact that collaboration is the key to tap complementary strengths and collaborative growth, our ministry provides multiple platforms to MSMEs through the International Cooperation Scheme. NSIC, a nodal organization of the Ministry of MSME, is maintaining a website, www.nsicindia.com, which is having data of about 250,000 Indian MSMEs. It helps in business-to-business facilitation for MSMEs in India or abroad. MSMEs from India and abroad can register on the website and can avail the benefits. In addition to that, NSIC is also maintaining a dedicated web portal on international SME development, that is www.nsicpartners.com, which facilitates information and sustainable collaboration amongst SMEs of different countries. NSIC is also working on a very ambitious scheme to really upgrade this facility, and we are hopeful that by the end of the year we should be able to really host a portal which perhaps not in complete terms, but it could perhaps be very comparable to what we know as Alibaba.com. Counter trade or offset, also known as industrial cooperation, is a term which generally refers to any transaction where payment is made partially with goods and services instead of money. A number of countries, both developed and developing, have offset programs. Most countries have a single agency for negotiating and monitoring offsets. Some countries do have more than one agency for defense and non-defense offsets. In India, as far as defense offset is concerned, the Defense Ministry already has an offset policy which is laid down in the Defense Procurement Procedure 2006 and revised in 2008. It provides for an offset obligation for all contracts above rupees 300 crores. However, the actualization and implementation of this provision leaves much to be desired, and this is one area where we all need actually to be putting our focus on. One of the most salient initiatives